The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Atalanta clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That ball looks a good one. Chiellini gets it clear. And it's Soboslai. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Van Nistelrooy. He's under a lot of pressure there. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been drilled in. And he's there to get it away. Eto'o. Played into space. Koundé kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Donatoni. He won't be happy with that one. Van Nistelrooy. There's the shot! It's in! Atalanta are level!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's intervened well there. DiMarco promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. He is through here. Fires it in low. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Eto. Eto is on his own. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Eto! Goal! And they're back in front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he was quick to react. Seedorf. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Atalanta have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rijkaard. He's gone for goal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Five minutes till the break. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And he's picked out the run. Costa Curta. Pull it. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for a runner. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chiellini gets good distance on it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Szoboszlai. Good ball, good take.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at home. He's having a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Szoboszlai, and they can counter here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely, now then. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Costa Curta. Well read, nice interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
El Paso Locomotive clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Oh, that was close. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Atalanta appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that.
Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And here's Hullet. Pedri. Van Nistelrooy does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's onto this. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
El Paso Locomotive are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Cruyff! He's scored! They're back within reach! It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, that's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Messi. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that is as far as they're going to go. Donadoni. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! It's in! And what a climax we have here! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Atalanta give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Quality ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Donatoni. And the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. And he's searching, and the shot! Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's good running with the ball. And it's Hullet. Can he latch on to this? Oh, no. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Eto'o, brilliantly cut out. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
El Paso Locomotive clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pele. Now it's Rodri. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Eto'o. Ronaldinho is onto this. And he cuts out the supply. Beckham. Pele. Cafu. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Beckham. Pepe. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pepe calmly anticipates. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A probing pass. Big chance! Loose ball. Oh, that is asking. And another try! Goal! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looking for the run. Out to the left it goes. Chance to deliver.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Pull it. And this is Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Cafu cuts out the pass. And that has been cut short. Costa Curta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Seedorf.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well read, nice interception. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cruyff! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Shot a goal!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking to play him in. Played in deep. He rises! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. And it's Beckham. Manchester United finding their passes. Seedorf. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Eto'o. Messi. Shapes to shoot! And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Messi. Bullet. Tries to pass it through. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Best plays it in. Climbs up big! And he's taking no chances there. He's going for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Terrific header! In he goes again.
What do you know? This guy's good. It's just... I don't know, he's good.
Corner number 3 coming up.
I probably need to bring in Van Bijten. By the way, where are you watching from? Jisan Ayan?
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Haaland. Take back. Deep cross.
I'm from Ghana. Where are you from?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Haaland. Now there's a fine ball. And he was alert to it. Yeah. Nicely aimed pass. Bullet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
Oh,
here,
Bangladesh.
and he
Nice.
wants them
I have a
to
friend from
press
Bangladesh. His
as
name
high
is
as
Jan.
they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ah, he's can he finish? Oh,
Ah, this
taken
guy's
with
unlucky.
style.
I scored a lucky goal.
And they're back in front.
Nice, nice,
A
nice.
momentary lapse mercilessly exploited.
Jan
They were
actually
absolutely
convinced me
lethal.
to start streaming my
Welcome to the
games.
reality
So,
of modern football, Peter. You get
I mean,
press from
Jan,
the
my
front and you have no time
friend
on
from
the ball
Bangladesh.
whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So welcome, bro. Welcome to the stream.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That has not gone well. Oh, super ball! That's an excellent interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter.
Oh, is it?
You've got to keep pushing.
Well,
I've always
looking
thought
a
that
whole
I'm
lot
kind of
more
bad
urgent
at the
now.
game.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, at least now. Before I was decent.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Big header!
Ah,
And that would have won it.
that would have been
Well,
such
for
a
me,
nice
he
goal.
seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Bro, I don't even know who to bring in. You need ID? You need an ID. What's the ID? Efootball ID? The game is free, bro. You can just download it and play. You can even play on your phone, bro, because it's free on phone as well.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening them down now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bro, what did Eto do?
Well seen, saw that coming.
But you want me
That
to
was
give you
well
some money,
played.
bro?
Well stopped.
Pele. Now it's Pele.
Alright, bro. Subscribe. And then when I get 2 million followers
Now
tomorrow,
it's Neymar.
I'm gonna make $2,000. I'll give you 100.
Rodri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Neymar. Now it's Eto. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's hit the post.
Right, what'd you say?
It's missed, but not by that far.
Ronaldinho certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Haaland. And this is Pele. There's the shot.
Oh,
They've scored.
this guy deserves it. He worked on
They
it.
have stolen level at the last. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Now the delivery. That's that. The end.
GG's to this guy.
Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it...
Great chance! Now in for the pieces! Costa Curta is fouled. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Petit. That's a lovely, neat pass. Seedorf. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Petit. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Pedri. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look...
Shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Chiellini, quality ball. And he was quick to react. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Donatoni. Vieira shows great strength. Cross in. Eto'o. And he was alert to it. And he cuts out the supply. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the ball is out of play. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a lovely pass.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pedri can see things others simply cannot. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi driving forward. Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Driving forward. He's on it, can he get away?
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Eto'o. Hullet, played out wide, looking for the run. Now it's Hullet, pinches it off him. Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. For Petit. Donatoni. This looks promising. Neymar.
El Paso Locomotive can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, what a ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Threads one in. Well, that has not gone well. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Thuram.
There will be 1 minute
Vieira.
time.
And it's Hullet. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that's a... And Hullet! Oh, that is very close.
Hullet brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Petit. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Now it's Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Manchester United can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Eto'o. Tries to pass it through. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Manchester United on the spot for parity. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's hoisted clear. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pedri. Petit. Oh, some tackle that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 3, Daniel van Buiten. Substitutions taking place.
Pullet is the team's great visionary. Couldn't squeeze it through. Played over towards the opposite flank. Can he get it through? He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, what? In he goes again. That's another chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great vision. Manchester United left themselves pretty well unguarded there, but they are still alive.
Well, how have they gotten away with that? Is Lady Luck out there?
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Eto'o. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well read, nice interception. Mohamed Salah. Petit. Bruno Fernandes, given the lift of his goal. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter,
and that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Please make sure to
Eto'o reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking...